Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm sure you've heard the news. MrBeast's obstacle course is the ultimate test of human endurance and spirit. Welcome to the jungle. We humans, we're a curious bunch. We thrive on challenges, on pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The jungle, with its dense foliage and vibrant colors, is a perfect metaphor for the wild and untamed spirit within us all. Always pushing, always testing our limits. From the moment we take our first steps, we are driven by an innate desire to explore, to conquer, to overcome. This drive is what propels us forward, what makes us strive for greatness. MrBeast's obstacle course? That's not just fun and games, folks. It's a battleground, a place where the ordinary is transformed into the extraordinary. Each obstacle is a test, a challenge that demands not just physical strength, but mental fortitude and unwavering determination. It's a crucible, a test of human spirit. This isn't your average parkour, it's a gauntlet designed to push you to your limits and beyond. Every jump, every climb, every swing is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and tenacity. Imagine a gauntlet designed by a madman, each obstacle more daunting than the last. It's a place where only the brave dare to tread, where every step is a leap of faith. The obstacles are not just physical barriers, but mental ones as well, challenging your resolve and your will to keep going. The world watched, captivated, as ordinary people attempted the extraordinary. The cheers of the crowd, the gasps of amazement, the collective breath held as each participant faced their fears and pushed through the pain. It was a spectacle, a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's about guts. It's about glory. It's about the moments that define us, that shape us, that reveal who we truly are. In the face of adversity, in the heat of the moment, we discover our true selves. But most importantly, it's about the fire that burns within us all, that unquenchable flame that drives us to keep going, to keep fighting, to never give up. It's the fire that fuels our dreams, that ignites our passions, that lights our way in the darkest of times, the fire that says, bring it on. So buckle up. This is not just a story of obstacles and challenges, it's a story of courage, of perseverance, of the indomitable human spirit. It's a story of those who dared to dream, who dared to push the boundaries, who dared to conquer the unconquerable. This is the story of those who dared to conquer the unconquerable. It's a story of triumph, of victory, of the human spirit's unyielding quest for greatness. So welcome to the jungle, where the brave thrive, where the determined conquer, and where the extraordinary becomes reality. If you enjoyed this journey and want to see more incredible challenges, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon to stay updated with our latest adventures. Join us and be part of the extraordinary. Picture this, a colossal structure sprawling across acres of land. A monstrous obstacle course materialized, a behemoth of steel, wood, and sheer imagination. Walls that towered high, daring you to scale them. Pools of ice-cold water promising to steal your breath. Ropes stretched taut over dizzying heights, testing your balance and nerve. The air crackled with anticipation. The ground trembled with the weight of expectation. This wasn't just a competition, it was a spectacle. And at the heart of it all lay the promise of untold riches and ultimate bragging rights. The heart of a champion Mac's story. Among the hopefuls stood Mac, a young man with a spirit bigger than the course itself. He had trained for months, pushing his body and mind to their limits. Every morning he woke up before dawn, running miles and lifting weights, all with one goal in mind: to conquer the obstacle course that had defeated so many before him. He wasn't the biggest or the strongest, but his eyes held an unwavering determination. Those eyes had seen hardship and struggle, but they had also seen triumph and victory. Mac knew that physical strength was only part of the equation. Mental fortitude was what truly set champions apart. Mac had overcome adversity before. Life had thrown its share of punches, but he always got back up. From a young age, he faced challenges that would have broken many. He grew up in a tough neighborhood where opportunities were scarce and danger was a constant companion. But Mac refused to be defined by his circumstances. He found solace in sports where he could channel his energy and frustration into something positive. This obstacle course? This was his chance to prove something to the world and to himself. It wasn't just about winning. It was about showing that no matter where you come from or what you've been through, you can rise above it. Mac wanted to be an inspiration to others, to show them that with hard work and determination, anything is possible. He approached the starting line, heart pounding in his chest. The anticipation was electric, and every fiber of his being was focused on the task ahead. He took a deep breath, visualizing each obstacle and how he would overcome it. This was the moment he had been waiting for, the culmination of all his hard work and sacrifice. The crowd roared, a cacophony of cheers and encouragement. This was his moment. The energy from the spectators was palpable, fueling his determination even further. He could hear his family and friends shouting his name, their voices a reminder of the support and love that had carried him this far. As the starting signal blared, Mac launched himself forward, ready to face whatever came his way. This was more than just a race. It was a testament to the power of the human spirit. The first few obstacles were brutal but manageable. Walls were scaled, nets were traversed, mud was conquered, but then came the real tests. A fiery pit spat flames, a searing inferno that had to be crossed. Mac, with a burst of adrenaline, sprinted through the heat, feeling the burn on his skin. He emerged, singed but triumphant. Then came the ice bath. Submerged in the freezing water, every muscle in Mac's body screamed in protest. His breath hitched, his vision blurred, but he pushed on, fueled by sheer willpower. The course was relentless, a physical and mental battering ram. Fatigue set in, muscles ached, and doubt crept in like an insidious shadow. Mac watched as other competitors faltered, their dreams dashed against the unforgiving obstacles. He could hear the whispers of temptation urging him to give up, but something deep inside him refused to yield. He had come too far, endured too much to quit now. His resolve hardened, his spirit unbroken. As the finish line drew closer, a surge of energy coursed through Mac's veins. The crowd's cheers grew louder, urging him forward. He could practically taste victory. He scrambled up the final wall, his hands raw, his legs burning, and then he saw it, the glorious finish line, a beacon of accomplishment. With a final burst of energy, he stumbled across, collapsing onto the soft ground, utterly spent but utterly exhilarated. He had done it. The crowd erupted, a wave of sound washing over Mac. He had pushed himself beyond his limits, stared fear in the face, and emerged victorious. Every step he took, every breath he drew, was a testament to his unyielding determination. The journey had been long and arduous, filled with moments of doubt and pain, but now, standing at the finish line, it all seemed worth it. The cheers of the crowd were not just for his victory, but for the spirit of perseverance he embodied. Each cheer was a recognition of the countless hours of training, the sacrifices made, and the sheer willpower that had brought him to this moment. Medics rushed to his side, tending to his wounds, but he barely noticed. His eyes were fixed on the sky, a single tear tracing a path down his cheek. That tear held a multitude of emotions. The pain of the grueling course, the relief of having finished, and the overwhelming sense of triumph. It was a moment of introspection where the world seemed to fade away, leaving only the sky and his thoughts. He remembered the countless times he'd fallen, the injuries that had almost made him give up, and the inner battles he had fought, but now all those struggles seemed like distant memories overshadowed by the euphoria of victory. It was a tear of pain, of relief, of triumph. He had conquered the beast, but more importantly, he had conquered himself. The course had been a formidable opponent, but the real challenge had been within. Every obstacle he overcame was a testament to his resilience, his ability to push through the pain and doubt. As he wiped away the tear, he felt a sense of clarity, a realization that this victory was not just about crossing the finish line, but about the journey that had led him here. It was about the lessons learned, the strength gained, and the unbreakable spirit that had been forged in the fires of adversity. The obstacle course had tested his physical strength, but it had also revealed the unyielding spirit that resided within. Each challenge had been a mirror, reflecting his inner fortitude and determination. The bruises and scars were not just marks of the physical trials he'd endured, but symbols of the mental and emotional battles he had won. In that moment, he understood that true victory was not just about defeating an opponent or completing a course, but about discovering the strength within oneself. It was about realizing that no matter how insurmountable the obstacles seemed, with determination and perseverance, anything was possible. And as he stood there, basking in the glory of his hard-earned victory, he knew that this was just the beginning of many more triumphs to come. Mac's story, though extraordinary in its own right, is just one thread in the rich tapestry of human resilience. It's a testament to the power of the human spirit, the unwavering will to overcome any obstacle. The world watched in awe as ordinary people like Mac achieved the extraordinary. They witnessed firsthand the raw courage, the unwavering determination, and the unyielding spirit that resides within us all. MrBeast's obstacle course wasn't just a competition, it was a celebration of the human spirit. We all face our own personal obstacle courses in life. They come in different shapes and sizes, testing us in ways we never thought possible. But just like Mac and the other competitors, we have the power to overcome. We have the strength to push through pain, the resilience to bounce back from setbacks, and the unwavering spirit to never give up. The lessons learned on that obstacle course extend far beyond the finish line. They serve as a reminder that we are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.